Let's actually get the microphone working. A second. There we go. Over you come. There you go. Right. Tablet. Thing. Coffee. Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you can hear me and see my face. I know, I'm wearing blue. This is very odd. It doesn't feel right. It should be black. Ho, ho, ho. Right. I ended up in the Costa queue for a bit longer than I thought I would. So bear with me a second. I am just sorting out all of my tabs. Oh, my microphone arms come down a bit. Hang on. Let's move this up. Try not to break everything. Cool. Oh my god, I've done that tight. There we go. Right, Illustrator, you are there. Very good. Ooh, 5 artboards. Who asked for that? Let's get rid of those. Stream. My entire desktop crammed into a random folder. We talked about that last time. Right, what else have we got? Let's turn on Do Not Disturb. We don't want my mum texting me while I'm on stream. Ugh, what am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting everything. Do. Yeah, that'll do for now, I think. Oh, stylus. Probably going to be handy. Oh, what day are we on? God, why does it feel like a Monday or something? What's occurring? Ah, how's everyone doing? Hey, Andrea, Paul, Nick, Kerry, Lindsay. Oh, we've got the whole gang in today. Arsenio, Christopher. Hello from New Jersey. Hey, Christopher. Right, we're going to do some more logo design today. We're not going to be doing let's make 50,000 logos in 5 seconds because, well, that's fun. Somewhat exhausting. So we're going to try and focus on one logo today. And there's a lot of Star Wars lightsaber chatter that gets thrown around the Discord. I'm looking at you, Kerry. So I suddenly had this idea. Let's just do a lightsaber logo. A logo for a lightsaber company. And I thought of having the name Saber, but then maybe a play on that. Hang on, let me just switch to the intro for a second, or the outro or whatever. I've just got to set up some windows, so just wait right there, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Just like that. Right. Okie dokie. Chat Jupiter. So what am I typing down? I'm going to design a logo for a company, typo, that sells realistic lightsabers. The company name could be Saber, or maybe something a bit more creative, but still including the word saber. Can you give me ideas, pretty McPlease? ChatGPT is great for generating briefs and different ideas and things. Hey, Dilshan. Oh, and Kea. Hello. And Raquel. Oh, my goodness. We nearly got a full house here. One power word names. Oh, Saberforge, Sabersmith, Saberlight, Sabera, Sabrix. Okay, I think we're getting worse as we're going down now. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, chat shibata. Oh, it's rain on my glasses. That's what it was. Oh, let's switch to the nice ones. Ta-da. Moosh! There we go. We've almost got everyone. Right. Oh, Stylus working? Hmm. Any of them? More? Maybe better? Ooh, I've not finished my... Hey, I got a Cajun wrap. Kerry, if you frequent Costa, you may be familiar with the Cajun wraps. I'm going to try not to make a mess of myself. What about saber without the E? Saber. Like, Sabrex. Oh dear. That sounds like a contraceptive or something. Let's avoid that one. Saberon. It sounds like a car that no one really likes. Or some sort of sci-fi toothbrush. Sabraxis. Yeah, they definitely get worse as they go down the list. Saber. I don't know. Darth Kez and Obi-Dan. Yes, Sabraxis, yeah. It really does, doesn't it? Hey, Safie, how you doing? I quite like Saber. S-A-B-R. What do you reckon? Oh. You might be right, Nick. I think there definitely is a plugin which would be so fun to play around with. Oh, by the way, if you're a course member and you haven't had a go at this yet, I'm just going to link you something. I'm experimenting with an idea. You will need to be a course member to access this. But let me just share the link. I've sent out an email, but sometimes they go into people's junk folders, and I know not everyone's always on the Discord every second of every day. So, let me just check I got the right link here. Okay, if you're a course member and you'd like to be part of some trial and error beta testing, and you would specifically like feedback on your work. Oh, I can't paste in here. Hang on. I've got a link. I'm just trying to paste it. OBS doesn't seem to want to let me paste links for some bizarre reason. Oh goodness, I've forgotten how to use YouTube. Where am I? Oh, there we are. Right. Chat. Okay, so if you're a course member, go to that link, log in, upload your designs, and yeah, I'm just trying something out. I'm trying to program an AI with my brain, and it's been pretty interesting so far. So I'm looking for people to use it, and let me know how you find it. If it's actually helpful or if it's just completely annoying and waste of time. Dilshan, I know you got some good work as well. I've seen some of your work. And you, Paul, I know you've got some good work. So if you do want any feedback on them, I think it's more oriented for design stuff, but so far people have been uploading photo manipulation and all sorts of things. So I don't know. It's very much a dipping your toes in the water experimentation thing at the moment. So have fun. Ooh. These are a bit better. Okay, right. Let's start writing down some names. Oh, I feel so disorganized today. I gotta be honest, I'm really tired. We did an insane gym session yesterday. And Liam, if you are lurking in the chat, Liam's my friend and personal trainer. We lifted some heavy weights and I was just wiped. this morning. Saber makes me think of The Office. Oh, okay, that's the plugin. Cool. Yeah, you can submit multiple edits, Nick. That's fine. I would just ask, maybe don't submit like 100, just because at the moment it's like a very much just a beta prototype that I've kind of put together. So the whole system's not fully automated. Like the feedback you get is automatically generated, but I've still got to manually send it out. So honestly, upload loads and loads of work, maybe just not hundreds, because if everyone submitted hundreds at this stage at the moment before I've fully built it out to run automatically, I might collapse psychologically. But I think maybe to get it the next, this is something that I just threw together yesterday. I was trying to get it automated, and I nearly melted my brain doing so. And then in the end, I thought, you know what? Just get the damn thing live, do it manually for now, see if it actually is helpful and works. And then if people like it and you want to build it out into something, then go ahead and put the time in. Oh yeah, no worries if you can or can't, Paul. But if you can, that'd be amazing. No pressure though, my dude. Is it only for course students? Yes, at the moment. Hey, Cal. Oh yes, please, Nick. Feed it more designs. Da, da, da. Yeah, I was quite surprised yesterday, actually. I've never programmed an AI before, and so I started messing around with it yesterday. And so I'm trying to feed it my brain, all the things that I look for when I review work. There's a lot of trends that I kind of see. And once I programmed it and started testing it, Raquel, I know you said you liked it, and I don't think anyone said it's not really been helpful so far. Andrea says super helpful with a crying laughing emoji. So I don't know if you're being serious, if you're taking the piss, Andrea. That was so funny. Poppy was like, "What are you laughing at?" When I saw that yesterday, just a hey, so good. Oh dear. Right, other names. Let's go back to Saber Core, Saber Vault, SV, the first Saber, Saber Bound, Kyber and Saber, Saberkind, Saber Veil. Yeah, I think Saber. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, something stuck in my teeth. That's that bloody Cajun rap stuck in my teeth. Right. Okay, let's crack on with this because I want to actually design some stuff. So first of all, we need some sexy music. Not actually sexy music, just good music. What are we listening to, Dan? Let's put this on. Saber. Oh, we need a brief. We need a brief. Of course, don't we, Raquel? Saber, can ya give me a short brief? Just a summary. Really? Wield the impossible. I love it. That is plentiful. Thank you very much, Tat Jupiter. Right. Rightio. Let's grab you two. Right, I've got no idea where this is going to go. Artboard. Oh, goodness, we need a huge one. Come on, at least 6 million pixels squared. Alright, let's try and methodically start in the top left corner. Okay, Sabre is a modern premium brand. Modern and premium, so clean modern mark, maybe. Premium. Ultra realistic, high performance for collectors, cosplayers, and fans of futuristic weaponry. Stripped on full board, letters, the names. Okay, tech forward, so sci-fi-esque. Yep, that's fine. We can pick a suitable typeface. The brand blends advanced engineering with elegant design. Okay, so advanced engineering. So we could interlink different elements somewhere or make a mark with something engineering related. Slash elegant as well. So in terms of engineering, you know, if we had the shape of a lightsaber, it's going to smooth everything now. We could interlink different elements. I swear I heard someone there. So we could interlink different elements in some way. That looks more like a wax candle, but we'll do something better. Minimal, powerful, futuristic. 18 to 40. Adults? Cool. Right, let's get some pictures of lightsabers. That's probably a good start, isn't it? Get some reference images. Oh, this is good. This is what I want. You'll like this, Kerry. There we go. Let's flip them up as well. We could do it horizontal on an angle. We could cross the sabers. We could have it vertical. We could use different colors, blue, red, and green, probably, maybe. And yes, as So Creative said, we could animate it into a mark as well. It liked your logos. Excellent. Don't forget purple. Oh, yeah, purple. Sorry, of course. That Mace Windu. I'm not a crazy Star Wars fan, but do like me a bit of lightsaber action. I also like good writing in movies, so there is a bit of a conundrum there. But I like lightsabers and Jedis and Sith Lords and everything. Very, very cool. Right. Rogue One. That was good. No Jedis, unfortunately, but that was a flippin' good film. I need to rewatch that, actually. So good. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, I feel like someone said one recently that was worth watching, and I can't remember what it was. Ando, is it? I don't know. Yeah, I love that whole universe. So cool. Lots of potential that often gets wasted. Anyway, right. Okay. What are we doing here, Dan? Right, let's try something simple to start with. I feel like a big part of this is actually just going to pick in a font. In fact, let's go on Envato. Let's do a font. Yep, sans serif. Sci-fi. Oh, that's cool. Not sure what the SABR looks like. Actually, I could draw that. I'm going to use that as a reference maybe, and I might draw my own letters. That's sort of cool, I think. That triple E line thing's been done to death. I don't do that. That could be cool. Secron. I like how geometric that is as well, actually. As long as that's got a really nice A. In fact, actually, I've got an idea already. Let's give that a go. Sekron. There you go. Saber. It's stacked like a lightsaber. Let's just cap it top and bottom. Same width as the letters. These letters are pretty straightforward, so if I wanted to change the weight of them, I could redraw these pretty easy. Let's match the spacing. Scale it in for the bottom to cap it off. Could do that. We could have it sideways. Just so it reads a bit better. Do. Right. Scale it up. I think maybe to better define this, what I might do is double the stroke weight. Just so it kind of is a bit more clear that the words stand out more and the detail, the shape of the saber, if that makes sense, stands out more. Or we could try something else. We could slap it in a box. Do something a bit more saber-esque. Line stroke. And what we're going to do is make a compound shape. I'll show you how to do this in my latest YouTube video if you've not seen it. And what I can do now is, you see, I can bring these together, and when they touch, I can then see how it all kind of reshapes in real time. You could have the word saber there in the hilt, and then you could have the tagline in the the lightsaber bit. Oh, is Andor good? Worth watching? Is he the guy from Rogue One? The pilot, I think. Arabic client? No. Oh, does it? I didn't know that. No, lightsaber brand. But excellent. Patience. We'll take that. Let's play around with some more ideas. I flipping love that font. I like that font. We could customize that. We could do something even more. Let's try it. We don't want to go crazy with the letters. Because we can customize every letter and then it becomes super hard to read anything. Let's... Yeah, see, I would say that is too much. Maybe. It's always good to do variations. So we'll either go with the triangle or we'll go with that. We could do a pointy version as well. So I could just very quickly redraw this, actually. Let's pick a font size, projecting cap. Obviously that's not quite correct. Scale you up until it snaps, and then go 1, 2, 3. We'll scale you up and down. 1, 2, 3. All perfectly the same now. So I can then adjust the weight of that, which is cool. I might start at 16. There we go. Nope. 18. 20. All right, we'll stay at 20. Width. So we want to kind of get the width. So let's line these up, snap these points. If you don't want your letters the same width, that's fine, but these ones here, I'm pretty sure this font looks to be like a monospaced font where all the characters are the same width. Well, most of them are anyway. Maybe not the M. And then we've got B. Well, we're not going to recreate all this. We've already got the pieces. So we can do this the smart way here. So we'll connect you to you. And you, we're going to... I think we'll just actually flip this and then double up on that middle bit. Now we can round off the lines, so I can control that. Or I could round these off, double click, and we could go with a hard edge. So I can kind of change the corner radius type and the style very, very quickly just by keeping them square. So it's basically just that times 2. And then the R got something similar. Width. Let's get that right first. Oh, yes. No, that's good. So what are we doing here, Dan? Let's separate it into 2 parts. So that part is the same. But then here, we're going down. And then we need that. So then, there we go, yeah. I think the only thing I need to separate is that bit. And get rid of it there. So we're just sort of setting up the different pieces. And then I can go ahead and customize them. Ooh, crossbar on the A. Don't forget that, Dan. Creating fonts like this, or even to an extent, sans serif typeface, isn't too difficult. Especially if you're kind of playing in that sort of geometric space. Right, hold shift, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Oops, there we go. Cool. And then I've got all of this created, and I can go and change that width. And you can see as I change the width, it's not throwing anything off. We've just set it up correctly. So if you are designing this as a font, we can change all the different components, and we can find the perfect width, and we don't have to go and mess around with anything. So that's kind of my, like, base one. Yeah, no, it's just... Awesome Timmy. We're just kind of setting it up at the minute. So then here, I could go maybe... Let's just start with 6 as a value. 6. And we could do the same thing here. 6. So it depends kind of what you want to go for. You could go for something more rounded. Maybe a tiny bit thinner. A little bit thinner, just so you maybe bump the radius as well. This little bump here is too shallow. So I think we need to just get a bit more curvature on that edge. It's too subtle at the minute. So let's crank them to 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8. Yeah, we're just defining that little bump a little bit. And of course, there's loads you can do with this. We could have that as a version 2. We could go in here. We could round the cap. It looks a bit weird. Unless we round the cap and the corner, so we get like a slightly different look. Maybe a bit more lightsabery with the shape, more like tubes. For the B, we could close that off. Could do the same for the R as well. So we're snapping everything. You see we're just working absolutely perfectly here. Our geometry is super tight. Let's try a sharper version. Ignore that weird bit there. It's just a screen render. Yeah, maybe that looks kind of cool. And then here you got to think about, where do you want? Do you want it to kind of cut in like that, so this part then becomes triangular? Or do we want to snap these together into a point? So we could... Oops. So we could go super pointy. Not sure about that one personally, but... Let's try a thinner variation. Yeah, maybe. Why did you separate them? Oh, how do you mean? Sorry, what? The letters? The main reason I'm redrawing them is so I have control over the stroke weight. It takes a little bit longer to make the word, because obviously you've got to recreate it, but then you have flexibility, and I can try different versions a lot quicker. So it kind of makes it precise and easier in the long run. Oh, cool, Lindsay. I'm using a new lens, but I've been using it for about a month now. Yeah, the background blurs on this thing's delicious. It's a Viltrox 40mm f2.5, and it just, yeah, oh, it smokes that background. It's blurry and, oh, I love it. Electric car brand, maybe. No, I don't really care much for the golden ratio in logo design anyway. It can be very useful in other things like, defining type styles. You can have your H1 at a value and then divide or multiply to go up or down by 1.618. But no, the golden ratio could be something that you can really like obsess over a bit too much and try and cram it into a design. I've done that before. It's like, it must be the golden ratio. Yeah, like, it's cool. I like it. You can try it, but I wouldn't say you got to live or die by it. No, definitely not. The amount of logos that don't use it, and they do just fine. You're a little less ginger than usual. Probably because I've had a haircut and a beard trim yesterday. So it's less bushy. A great big bushy beard. No, spoiler. I've dyed my beard. No. A rotated M. Yeah. Anyway, I want to play around with some more ideas. Lightsaber. I did have one idea. I'm going to sketch in Photoshop because Illustrator has a habit of correcting everything. Oh, just listening to the music from Ghost of Yote. Flippin' beautiful. Love it. Such amazing music. It's kind of like Japanese mixed with Western. It's really interesting. Cool mix. I need a big document. 우리나라의 수도 인등신나이 공동포. That isn't actually anything. That's just my attempt at Japanese. Right. Beautiful language. English is a bit more. All right, mate. Right. Yeah, no, I like that. I didn't know that saber means, or saber, however you say it, means patience in Arabic. That's cool. Could have meant something else. Something else a bit more inappropriate, and that would have been a bit, oh dear. Patience, I'll take that. Right. S. Yeah, I wonder if we could do something like this. Think of a really cool way to interlink the letters in kind of like an engineering way, like it said in the brief, right? How could we do that? We've got the B. That's too simple. No, we need to be cleverer. We need to be super clever. How are we going to do this, Dan? We've got a almost like a circuit board. S. Because this could be a mark that's more abstract that accompanies the letters. Saber. No. What about an A that crosses swords or sabers? That could be an A. And the crossed swords become the A. That could be kind of cool. Could also be a tent. The irony in we need to be cleverer. I mean, for me, it is an uphill struggle. I mean, we could just change the word to saber in the end. Just throw the brief out the window. Screw the brief up. Screw the brief. Lightsabers, lightsabers. Well, what sort of... So that's a lightsaber. You get the trail coming off the lightsaber. Now that's... It's not really anything, is it? That's not any kind of letter or any mark. What about... I'll tell you what, there we go. We've got saber. They've pivoted. They don't sell lightsabers anymore. They're a Wi-Fi brand. They'll fix your router. God's sake. Oh dear. Car wipers, yeah, yeah. They also do. They offer Wi-Fi premium Wi-Fi services, and they also sell car wipers. We're pivoting. What lightsaber? God, I had to do a bloody logo for someone once. Company called Windscreen Warehouse. The guy wanted windscreen wipers in the design. No matter how many W's for Windscreen Warehouse you turned into flipping wipers, he just wasn't happy. Make the brand name Sabe, you can get a cool E with only 3 horizontal strokes. Oh, I know. I feel like the E being like that, I feel like it's just been done a lot. Even A like this, some people do like an A, and it's just like even EasyJet does that. Flipping, airplane company, travel company. Just it's cool, but I don't know. It would work, and I could make it look good by just setting the type up nice and choosing a good font. But it feels too easy. I got an idea. Let's try something else, actually. There's, where's it gone? There's a thing on Envato that I've been using recently that's really fun. You need a subscription for Envato, but I know some of you have got one, and it's... We love some Envato, right? Gen AI, you got all the Gen AI stuff, which is cool, but this one here, Inspo Gen, so fun. So I'm going to try and find something I like. Maybe a logo, and then see if I can shoot off of it. So I'll press R and I can get some more. Ooh, like, yeah. So click that, and then I get a bunch of other logos. Yeah, so that's kind of... Do I click that one, or do I... We could save these as well, so we could actually make a board. So we'll just call it Saber. I'm probably going to change that, aren't I? So we'll add that there, then we'll click on this one. Oh, that's interesting. I like that one. Let's click on you. You're going on the Saber board as well, you cheeky badger. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like these. These are very abstract. Yeah, I really like that, actually. Has anyone else played around with this? What's your top 5 tools outside of Adobe? Oh, good question. It's got to be the Affinity Suite. Figma's great. What else do I use? Framer. Don't even get me started on Framer. Discord. It's not really a design tool, but it's bloody awesome. And ChatGPT is incredibly helpful. And I've got to shout out Kajabi, the course platform I use, because that's just amazing as well. Like even when I started creating courses, I do have mine linked in the description below, by the way, if you want to learn Illustrator. Yeah, like I never made a course before a couple of years ago, and they just made it so easy. You can do like the emails, the courses, the coaching. You do the whole thing through the one platform. So none of this kind of Zapier, connect it up, and then 5 hours later wonder why it's not working nonsense. It just works. Let's click on you. Yeah. Oh, what's that? It's loads of shapes. Oh yeah, I'm really drawn to like these two. I don't even know what the flipping heck that one is, but it's just so simple. It's delicious. That's cool as well. We could try distilling a lightsaber down to its simplest form. That could be quite fun. So where's the lightsaber thing? Illustrator? Where are you gone? Oh, that is pixelated. Okay, so key components of a lightsaber. We've usually got blocks. These probably have actual names for Star Wars fans. Please don't crucify me. Be gentle. So that comes up there. Out here. It's more like a TNT button. Push that down and then something like that, maybe. Or you could go horizontal with the lines. Maybe we could condense it into a square. Could have some sort of rigid now. I would love to be able to have a lightsaber inside a square. I don't know why. See if we can make it happen. Or we go even simpler. Actually, we could do something real simple. See if this works. This might look awful. Literally. Literally that.
Good.
Hmm? Yeah. Good. We're doing a lightsaber logo. I think it's going good. Is it going good? Don't really know. I think it will go better once we latch on to an idea. That looks like either a tree or a lollipop. Like an ice lolly. Same size. Need to be the same size, don't they? Yeah, something like minimal, like that. I've got the other designers at work interested in Framer as well. It is so good. Yeah, Framer's amazing if you're more of a designer than a technical developer person, but you want a stunning website and you want to be able to design and build at the same time. I can't recommend it enough. Yes, Blender for 3D. Good shout, Paul. Blender 100% for 3D, and it's free. Yeah, I think we got, you know, these are okay. Could even do that. Bit more music, audio related. Does fit with this design though. So if I were to sample the same stroke weight and then maybe tighten this up a little bit. Let's distribute. This is a really nifty way to space things apart. We can't have the spacing too tight because at like a really small size, it would just, you wouldn't be able to tell the different parts of the line. Squish it in a bit. There we go. Same width as the logotype. Right, what are we going to do with this? Not sure about the B here. Yeah, maybe the rounded is the way to go. Oops. Wonder if we can combine that into one of the letters. That would be better. What about... Oh, actually, we were going to add an E back in, weren't we? I'm going to try it with an E. I might end up taking your advice, Racco. I have an idea, but it might look a bit rubbish. Let's do that. Is that the same width? No, so projecting cap. Here we go. Let's bring you back in, just so they're all spaced equally. Cool. Let's go back to Saber. I was going to try putting this along the top of the E. Something like that. Maybe. I probably need to space the letters apart a bit. There could be an idea there. Ah, what if we just had a stylized E like that? So we don't take away the whole thing. The R needs more R. It reads better. Okay. There's a really cool idea here. I can feel it. It's lurking. Let's just play around with the type. Yeah, I agree with you, Moosh, with the B and the R. More burr, more R. Not so much pirate. We could do that. Make sure nice, consistent width around here. I'm eyeballing it at the moment, but let's just check it with the very advanced design technique called the Mystic Square. Where you resize a square and it tells you the answers. Oh, look at that. That's not bad for eyeballing it, is it? Thank you, oh wise Mystic Red Square. That has to be consistent on this type of logo, because, you know, whatever the spacing is here, we're just trying to be consistent where we can. I mean, that looks pretty slick on its own. Cool. I'm being a little bit too... well, in gaming, it's called save scumming, where you just constantly save every, like, 2 seconds. You're afraid to do anything. So, right. What do we think on the B and the R's? Rounded? I think I do like them being sort of rounded, because they kind of... Everything else is just so square. Ah, that does create an interesting typographic problem. So because I've just rounded that, if we look at the edge of the R here, so let's just, we'll use this as like a guide. So now what's happened, because I've rounded that off, it kind of lines up with the end of the R. This is a little bit like when you are working with text. So if I type Oreo, and we'll go and just pick Arial. If I look at the top of the R and the top of the E, the same for the bottom as well, you see the curved elements on the O? They have to extend above the, in this case, the cap height or the cap line, and below the baseline. So you have to actually make characters that are rounded like that, so your C's, your G's, your O's, actually a little bit bigger than characters that are completely flat on top. If you make the O line up exactly with the other types of characters that are flat, top and bottom, the O's will look visually smaller and it won't look optically correct. So imagine turning this sideways. We've kind of got the same thing here. This part of the letter needs to extend a little bit. So, and it's not by a lot. I think if I nudge it a tiny bit, that should be enough. You see before? I think that applies here. At least looking at it there, it looks too short. Or, instead, actually, what I can do, so I don't screw up the character, that sort of part that's kind of mirrored in the B, I can actually bring this part in slightly. so that optically it's correct. We've got a little bit more curvature now, which hopefully you're happy with, Moosh. And then we've got something to break up all the square, boxy rigidness of everything. You could flip the A horizontally to create a new R. Ha! I think, yeah. That's very cool. What a good spot. Very good. Raz. Raz. Might be a little bit abstract what I'm trying to do there. What about... Let's take a few more creative liberties. Let's get some angles in there. Before we go down the everything must be perfectly straight and boxy route. Let's try and be a bit more creative. Yeah. Let's bring it as close as I can. Ignore that weird foot thing. Yeah, we're definitely getting a bit more creative with it now. I mean, that does look pretty tight. I think if I were to, like, take that as it is, sort of have a bluish, dark bluish background, pick a color. Saber. Let's try something else. Oh my god, how I... Oh dear, I'm designing way too big. Let's drop the size down a bit. Yeah. What about if we get rid of this? Don't know if that's a bit weird. We're one step away from a traffic light. I mean, it does give you flexibility to play around with it. If we were to go and animate this, we could actually flip the color. I do like the green. Oh, I like the blue as well. Oh, they're all nice colors. Town says the B and R could maybe look like it relates better to the boxy letters if they're not rounded, the B and the R. Maybe too boxy. That was, yeah, that was what I was a little bit worried about. Just a little bit too boxy. But I wouldn't rule it out. Did I try that? Did we have them boxy? I think we had a boxy version up here. We had this version as well. But yeah, before I start playing around with colour, I shouldn't really even be doing that. Naughty Dan. Let's try rounding off the other letters. Hmm. That does introduce a few problems typographically. The S now feels a bit odd. We might have to adjust that slightly. The E and the rounded nature feels a bit weird, but that's fine. We can double that up. Just go with a different E. If we were to go back to the original Saber, we could stack these up. Because it's a monospaced font, we could do something like this. And we've got our little thing over here as well. Kind of abandoned that idea. Do you have any tricks or tips for learning Illustrator? How did you get good at it yourself? I spent years learning it. I spent like 20 years learning Illustrator to get to where I am now. If you want to learn Illustrator, the fastest way is with a course, whether it's someone else's course or my course. My course is linked below.
Dad's course is the best.
It's pretty good, I gotta be honest, yeah. It's good because you get support from me as well. So you can do like the cheaper courses on like Udemy and all that stuff, but you know, you've got tens of thousands of students, a public Q&A, so not really like the ability to get in touch with the instructor and get direct answers to your questions, whereas I live in the Discord every day. So yeah, that is the fastest way. I mean, if you click on the page and have a look, and you'll see I tell a little bit about my story as well, how I started learning it years and years ago, and it was a slow process. But it's actually really easy. Illustrator is really, really easy. It's horrible when you start because there's tools and things and panels and everything everywhere. But when you realize that actually you only need to learn like a small handful of tools and use them well, you probably will see me in this stream. The tools I'm using, we're not getting crazy complicated with the tools. We just know how to use them well and understand all the nuances of every tool. Like, you know, you could click the pencil tool and draw with it, but you double click it, you get all these settings, and then you can check a box, and then you can redraw a path. And each tool has so much more functionality to it. Like with the rotate tool, you might think, oh, rotate tool, that's a bit pointless. Oh, hey, I can rotate shapes. I can do that anyway with the main tool, the move tool. Well, the rotate tool, and I love this trick. Make a line, add an invisible anchor point. We can't see it, but we know it's there. Select the line, R for the rotate tool. Then we can click on this point and rotate around it. Or what we can do is hold Alt or Option and click. This brings up the window. We can do 360 degrees divided by, pick a number. I'm just going to say 27 because first number that came to my head. Press copy, Command or Control D, and now all of these are spaced an equal distance apart. There's so many different things you could do. Or we could select the line, go Object, Repeat, Radial, do it a different way. You can choose how many you want. You can adjust the instance number. And then you could adjust the spacing. And once you kind of understand those main sort of key tools, it just means that, oh, I've got an idea. I use that tool. You just kind of know how to actually make it and bring it to life. So I thought when you said rotate tool, you're saying rotato, like rotating. Oh, that would have made a good logo. Rotato. Is your Discord public? No, so the Discord's public. Anyone can join the Discord for free. So if you want to join the Discord and chat and whatever we do in the Discord, post memes and laugh at me most of the time, there's a link to join. If you are a course member, you get access to the members only area where you can just basically ask questions, get feedback on your work. Basically just have me in your corner as you're learning. And if you're not sure about, does this look good? Does it look bad? Why does it look good and bad? Blah, blah, blah. You just basically get Dansky on tap for as little as $99. Like, that's flipping great. Yes, pillage my brain. I've been doing this for like 20 years, so... right. Huh, you wouldn't think it looking at this logo, though. Oof, we need to sort that out. Actually, no, that is pretty good, to be fair. It could be better, more creative, better ideas, but the technical execution of this is flawless. It is really tight. That's one thing that I think I specialize in, is the details. Yeah, I feel like I need another idea, though. Oh my goodness, We've got some tally form submissions. Oh, okay. I obviously can't do them right now because I'm streaming, but as soon as the stream's done, I will send those off. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a smart thing. Hang on. I'm gonna grab, where is it? Where's the link? There you are. I'm going to paste it in the chat, and then I can pin it to the top. There we go. That's my Illustrator first class course. If you want like to learn everything about Illustrator that I know, at least from start to finish, there is the masterclass as well, and there's a bundle where you save 14%. So, but first class, if you're just getting started, honestly, first class will teach you more than I knew in the first 10 years of my career, in a way. Put it that way. You will be sorted. Do you come up with mood boards before starting your logo? If it was for a client, yes, I would do a lot more of the prep work, mood boards, you know, mind mapping. I would probably read the brief with a bit more detail, a little bit more scrutiny and all that stuff. But with these streams, I like to just kind of dive into it head first and just see what happens. This is a very long ad for your course, Dansky. It's a good course. It's worthy of a bit of time, you know. I usually get told off for not promoting it enough, so. Right. Okay, I think we've definitely exhausted that idea. Let's go back, and what else have we got? In fact, that entire idea was kind of hanging on that font, wasn't it? There was another idea. Yeah, is that too tenty? What about... So we'll cut it there. So just trying to make them like lightsabers. Is that going to look good, or is that a waste of time? I don't know. Sideways bum. There we go. We'll throw the E back in for funsies. Oh, is that worth pursuing? I don't know. I think maybe. We could even make it more A-like. So now we need a... Oh, we need like a good font. Oh, wait, was it Future? It's got a pretty pointy A. That's very nice. Oh, oh, look at all these versions. Look at these variations. Ooh, oh, that is... Yeah, Futura is the one. It's got a nice S as well, which is good. And the A has quite a lot of prominence, actually. It occupies more space, which is cool because I want to make this into a thing. Condensed? No, that's... No. We'll go with regular. These are going to be thin lightsabers, so I want a lighter weight. That's the one. You are the one. Convert to outlines, ungroup. First thing I'm going to do is delete that and reconnect these. Ooh, I think I need to change that R. And this part of the E as well. I don't like that being slightly out of line, so I'm going to make some adjustments. Ooh, let's have a look. Saber in the Discord. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. Oh, that's cool. I see. So yeah, let me just copy that. So the saber going through the word. Oh, that could be quite cool. It's just how it works in black and white. I wonder if you could have the hilt in the S. And then have the green. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's an idea there. Actually, let's pop it over there. So for this one now, we're going to need something sort of similar. So we'll make a line, we'll flip it. We're going to match the weight of the other letters. So 14.5 I'm going to go with. That looks good. Reflect tool, alter option, vertically connect these up so we get the little spire on top. I actually don't want a flat bottom like this. I actually want this to be angled, but I don't know how that's going to look. And is it going to work typographically? I don't know. So I'm going to line this top part up because I know that that is typographically correct. Oh, in fact, actually, hang on. I need to break that apart, don't I? Because we need them to actually cross over. Which is going to make the A look smaller. So this is where it gets... when you're customizing letters, it's very easy to screw things up. So here, what I'm doing is I'm trying to match this part of the A with mine. Because we might be customizing this and turning these into lightsabers. But if it's going to sit within the word, we can't mess up the typographic side of it. I see this all the time. Honestly, if you're customizing fonts and you don't understand this stuff, I would just tread cautiously with it. Oh, that sounded like a bit of a threat then. Sorry about that. tread carefully. Just because it's very easy to go wrong and muck things up. And then how's this going to look if we throw in some white. Not sure. You can make the lower part of the E solid and use that to draw the handle. And then have a round saber going over the top of the R. The S could be a handle. Saber chopsticks. Oh no. They sell windscreen wipers. They're a Wi-Fi company and they also dabble in manufacturing chopsticks. What about... What about if we kept the A as it is, but we split it in half? So we've got two sides now. And then we could make... I don't know how this is going to work color-wise. I feel like this just looks a bit crap and it doesn't really fill the brief. It's not premium or technically whatever. It looks a bit silly and childish. This design has color, but would still work one color. Oof, obviously we need to split that right down the middle. And you could even just have it in black. So it's a bit more subtle. Or... let's move this down. Let's copy you. We'll paste you. Scale it up. We're going to use that... hey... to separate these two. Yeah, there we go. Two separate shapes, and then this one. So it's kind of, again, like a subtle night saber? Lightsaber. B, that's nice. The E, the E and the R, I want to change them. I don't like them. So... what do I want to do with these? Yeah, I think the positioning here looks weird. I almost want to move that in. Move that out. I don't know if that looks weird now. Or do we move this out? Obviously it's going to screw that up. As I said, we've got to be careful because, yeah, you could see I've totally mucked that up typographically. So what I would probably do is I would get rid of that and try and fill this bit in. So we want to get this nice and smooth. This is not nice and smooth. Let's go into outline mode. Much easier to fix stuff. Right, there we go. Let's carry on. Just get you nice and smooth. That's not smooth. There we go, that's a little bit better. And then we're just going to use this R as a bit of a reference here. So we're going to make that as the bottom. And just try and connect this up. And I think the top is actually a slightly bit narrower as well. It kind of goes in a tiny bit. So I think that's a bit more typographically correct. And then now I've made this part, I can kind of move it around really. So I can see how it looks there, I can see how it looks there. Could extend it all the way out. So we can play around with it a little bit more. And then for this bit, I kind of want to move the E down, this part on the E. So let's make a new one. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll just center it. Oh, almost fits with the R. Oh, I want to customize the R. Okay, let's... Almost tempted to redraw these letters, actually. No, I don't. No. We're good. We're good. Let's get rid of that. Pop you back in there. Put you back in there. And then should, hopefully, be able to connect this up in a way that looks decent. Just needs a little bit of smoothing. Yeah, I can fine tune that. I much prefer that as a letter R. Hey, Gorav. Saber in the Discord. A balloon? Oh, yeah. Go on then. Balloon. Make a circle. If you want to adjust the shape, pull down with the direct selection tool. Polygon tool. 3 sides. Triangle. Make it up around the corners if you want it to be a bit more playful. Pencil tool. Make sure you got your smoothness up. Draw a line. Give it a stroke. Round the cap. Now that obviously doesn't connect. Flip it the other way. And then just redraw it to connect to the bottom. Send it behind. And then what you could do is draw a box, sample the red, make it a lighter shade of, slightly more orange as well. Turn it into a window, group it together, pop it over there, go and choose a warp, go for a vertical warp, something like that. Could even distort it if you want, scale it down, rotate it, and then play around with the colors and opacity, and then you just duplicate it. And then instead of going and changing the color manually, just recolor artwork, rotate around. You got a yellow balloon, rotate around. And do a, whoa, a crazy balloon. And a blue balloon, and then you can go and change the color to something a bit more light blue if you like. There you go, mini tutorial. Balloons. What was I doing? This is why I promote the tools. So you see the way my brain works? This is what I teach as well. It's just methodical. I need to create X, so I'm going to use tool Y. Or I need to create X, I'm going to combine tool Y and Z, and that will give me X. It just comes from, the more you know the tools, the more you can actually create what's in your head and create it well. Right. Oh yeah, sorry, Saber in the Discord. I got distracted then by balloons. Oh, okay, so you've... Oh, nice. So you've gone for the saber inside the letter. That's cool. I like that idea. We haven't even explored that yet. Saber in the letter. Right, nice. We'll pop a pin in that somewhere. Right, let's pop in my new letters. I feel like this is cool, but I feel like, again, it's still not kind of what I really want to do with it. Let's bump the tracking manually on all the letters. Just give them a bit of breathing room. And we'll group this, we'll group that. And let's just present it on a dark background, see how it looks. Yeah, it's all right. I think we're going to have to bring this down a bit. So if I move... not that one. I'm going to move this one down and then repeat the move. I need to add like a little bit of a break in there. Yeah, there we go. It looks fine. It looks fine. So we got a couple ideas. These are very lettering centric. I like your idea though. We need more saber in it. These are all very simple, representative, simple shapes representing sabers, but this has just got more saber in it. And I like that. In fact, a really good place to start if you're new to logo design is do icons. Obviously, like an icon and a logo mark aren't the same thing, but they are a very good place to start. So if I were to do that, what that would look like is I would try and create a lightsaber hilt out of shapes. So just think of it more like an icon. We'll start with an icon and just see where it goes. So we'll scale it in. Something like that. Maybe another one of those all the way down. And then maybe like a rounded bit at the bottom or something. Yeah, so icons can be like a really good place to, like I say, to start. Let's go with saber again. You know, we'll scale it up. You know, sometimes I wouldn't say that is just, that's not necessarily like a logo, like I said, but, you know, if you were to do something like that and just throw it together, an icon on a word, both being technically well executed, it can sometimes look more effective than something more creative that isn't technically well executed. Does that make sense? Can you make a red shoe, Dan? No, I cannot. I leave that to Kerry. Oh, you're welcome, Dale. It was quite quick, so you might want to rewatch it on like half speed or something. I jump through. I use a lot of keyboard shortcuts, so I'm usually jumping through tools at like a ridiculous speed. On the lives anyway. In the course, it's a lot slower. It looks like a spark plug. Hello, Alexis McAllister. Who the heck is that? I normally get Messi or Corey Taylor. Alexis McAllister. Really? Oh, so it's always a bloody football player, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I ain't seeing it. Similar beard. Nah. I sort of, but it's a stretch. It's a stretch. Oh, you're in Manchester, Dale. We're just outside Bristol. So we're a few hours south of you. I mean, I don't hate it. Oh, okay, let's keep going with it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Rounding it off, maybe. Got a little thing about boxes today. Let's make it a bit leaner and we can see that detail more. We could do a version where it's more rounded as well. Yeah. How does that play into this, though? At the moment, it's just effectively an icon and a thing plonked together. So we need to try and make this a bit better. I mean, it's not the most original idea, but you could actually just have like a slice out of the word. It's a little bit samurai from Cyberpunk 2077. It's a video game. But that could be another option. We'll throw it somewhere. Oh, I feel like there's a really clever way of getting it into the lettering. I like what you did with the saber here. I think I'll probably go with a slightly different font, but I like that idea. The E. The E is the letter that I think we could turn into a thingy-madoodah. Let's go for a lighter font again. Yeah, let's bring you. Let's pop you over here. Let's see if we can. No, that's going to be an I, isn't it? So we have to make the E look like a saber. Which isn't going to work. S, S, S. I had a really... If I grab this one... What about the S? So... We did this earlier. Bigger... Does make the S a little bit too tall. Could make this thinner. So these are not confused with the actual lettering themselves. So something like this. Do you use InDesign? Not anymore, no. I did used to when I worked back on when I what was he saying? When I used to work on projects, like big projects, like publications, magazines, catalogs, brochures, that kind of stuff, InDesign's great. But now, not so much. Oh, thank you, Dale. Yeah, I do. I do one-to-one coaching. I took it off the website for a while just because I was doing the course stuff, and I didn't have time to coach while I was doing the courses. But they're done now, so I just haven't re-added it to the site yet. But if anyone does want some one-to-one coaching, yeah, just give me a shout in the Discord. Yeah, maybe not the S, maybe the E. Yeah, maybe that is a better fit. We could do it even thinner and sneak in some details around different bits of the E. Now this might look really bad, but we're going to try it anyway. Well, okay, I think we tried it. It didn't really work. We just made the E harder to read. Unless we shrink that down and scale this up. Make it more like an E to kind of try and balance that out just before we completely write the idea off. But it doesn't look like a lightsaber hilt at the minute. What about if we take the B? Let's just completely black out the B. And then take our design here. And we're just going to add white and we'll just plonk it on top. And we'll just do something similar to what So Creative did. We'll set the strokes, going to have to be a bit smaller. Just move it around and see if we can get something. The top and the bottom of the B. Yeah, what about if we could do that? And then get more... Ah, no, I don't think this is going to work. It looked better in my head. Not quite, yeah. Let's expand that. Combine it, and then we'll apply the stroke. Let's reduce the amount of dividers because it's just making it way too busy. There we go. So trying to turn the letter into something. Let's get rid of that. We'll snap all of those and drag them out. So we're going less B, more lightsaber hilt. And what about this part of the B? Could we square it off? Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. B was difficult. Yeah, did I? It's more creative, yeah. I think I might have stacked the deck against myself. Discord, what we got? I just don't like the B. It's a hard one. Oh, that's cool. I like what you've done. That's really cool. Oh, very geometric. Yeah, that is so cool. Huh. It definitely ticks the sci-fi box. You can swap the saber for the vertical line of the B. That is a good point. We could do. It's just how the B then comes off the saber. All this lightsaber stuff. And then balloons. Oh dear. Alright, let's put the balloons up here. Did I sketch anything else out? I don't think nothing of real substance. Let's go through some more fonts. That's cool. I was going to say, just see if anything sparks some inspiration. That's a good one. I like that, actually. Ooh, a bit more condensed. Very, very vertical. Could lean into that let's turn letters into a lightsaber actually a bit more. I mean, some of these are pretty much lightsabers already. Like your idea, that so creative, the B is already pretty much a lightsaber. So that could be quite interesting. But let's carry on. Let us continue. Yeah, it's alright. Not as good. What is it? That's a flipping good question. Glory Knight Tall. Ooh. Ooh, that is a nice one. Hi, Matt Didone. Right, next time I waffle on and say, oh, I can't find a nice serif font with nice slabs, just remind me of that. Hi, Matt. Because that's really nice. Actually. Oh, yeah, you can star fonts. Can you star fonts? You can star favorites. God, I'm such an idiot. Why have I never done that before? Hi, Matt. Oh, that is just beautiful. Right. I'm going to star my first font. Bing. There we go. What an idiot. Why have I never done that? Oh, dear. That's so funny. It's one of those features that I teach, but I've never done it. Nice connection with the E and the R there. Could. I mean, if we were to just isolate the R and the E, could be a problem. I don't know if I want to go there. It might be too soon. So just stay away from that one. Let's quick move on to another font. Oh dear. This seems to happen every stream now. There's obviously something. It's probably a bug in Illustrator or something. It's definitely not me. What's that? Infinity. Oh, that's... Yeah, I like it. I don't think That would be good if I were just to kind of do like a nice logo mark and then, you know, slap some type on. But no, see that too many cuts. They've gone a bit too crazy. I'd probably do that on one letter or two, like specifically to stylize them, but having that on every letter is just overkill. Josephine Sands, that has a nicer R. I do like that. That's actually still quite good, so wish I'd used that one. Right. Ah, that's got the more interconnected style that I was talking about. So that could be quite useful. That was what I was talking about earlier with the engineering aspect of it. So maybe that in combination with this, something like that. It's a little bit technical, although I think I could make, if that was a regular R, I think that would look so cool sitting really low. Oh, I really like that actually. Not the way it is at the minute. I think it's way too much. But that could look pretty tasty. The S is horrible though. I hate the S. Ugh, yeah, it's disgusting. Need a better S. Komodo. Yeah, that one as well. The S is a bit wild, but... What's this one? Let's play around with this one. Glory Knight Tall. In fact, what other characters have we got? We've got an I, we got an L. L. Yeah, that's what I want. We'll get an L in there as well, just because it's vertical, like a vertical line. Which character, though? Would it be the bee? Kind of the bee is already like the hilt of a lightsaber. So do we just literally add in a bit of this? We'll space it properly in a minute. So like that, and then it's a bit smaller on the bottom. And then we can make it wider on the top. And then maybe narrower on the bottom. What are you giggling at? Yeah, maybe we could get the lightsaber in there across the whole thing. That could be kind of cool. Let's explore that. Oh, I'm glad to see everyone using the tally form. Oh, hello. Hello. Well, come on then. You donut. I haven't seen you all day. Where have you been? Where have you been? I know. What have you been doing? Oh, what you been doing all day? You little goose. Hey? Mm. Mm. Can you say hello to everyone? What you been doing? Oh, yep, that's a microphone. You have a little sniff? What do you reckon? Oh, big baby.
The microphone's covering his face.
Yeah. He is literally a baby. Look at this cat. Just look at him. Have you ever seen a more ridiculous cat? Hmm? Yeah, I know. It's a hard life doing bugger all, isn't it? Hmm? Hmm? You lazy boy? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm going to have to put you down in a minute because we're working on a logo. And I need my hands free. What is he doing? Oh dear. I can't work under these conditions. You're ridiculous to me. Yeah. You big baby, aren't you? Thundercat Saver. I want a crumble. I thought it's your baby. Someone said that before. I thought it was your child.
Cat's meows do sound a bit like babies.
Yes, this is my son. This is my son, Crumble. He is a bit like a he is a bit like a baby, aren't you? Big baby. Go on then. Down you get. Back to serious work. Right, so I like this idea. I think it's got potential. But we need to sort out the spacing. Right, I'm going to do this. Because both halves are slightly different heights. So I'm gonna... Oh, this is tricky. Right. Oh, one option would be making the B equal height top and bottom. But I think to make it... Oh, I don't know. Do I do that? Hmm. Let's line this one up first. Right, so that's cool. But then if I take that down here... doesn't really work the same. That makes the bottom of the B chunkier. And now it's unbalanced. Unless I just move it down. Yeah, the widths feel off now. Unless I make the bottom one deliberately taller. So it's a bit more distinct. And if I were to change its shape and squish it in more, actually this would mean this would let me make it different than the rest. Because it would look intentionally different. The gap in the middle looks a bit weird. God, it's hard to do it properly. What about? What about? US flag, yeah. Oh, what, the red and blue? 30 holes in my leg. Yeah, that's what they do in it. Lovingly. Where's Wally Saber? Yeah. I think it's striking a balance between abstract and an actual saber. Like if I go and grab my... Yeah, like here, look, it's a bit more saber detail. I think that's what it's lacking. Actually, it's probably lacking a lot, but... Oh, bugger, where's it gone? Where's my saber gone? Oh, yeah, there. Right, let's move the letters out a bit. This might help me visualize it a bit more. There we go. Well, that was a lot easier and quicker. And then this big chunk here, I'm probably going to try and move that down. Just so it lines up a bit more with the vertical center of the B. And then this top one, I'll make that bigger. Could I then change the shape of this one to match the shape of the B? It could be a nice touch. You reckon? Third and Jedi. Okay, we have a Jedi in the chat. Interesting project this is. Interesting project this is. Oh, I still need to finish season 2 of The Mandalorian. Actually, no. No, I didn't even finish season 1. I don't know why I stopped, actually. I really enjoyed it. How many did they do in the end? 2 or 3? And are they going to do any more? Sorry, I'm just throwing questions at you. Oh, yeah, let's get a button. We need a button on there. That's what's missing. Where do we put the button, though? Oof. Are we going to go into user experience design mode? Makes sense to put it down there, I think, from some sort of point of view. For some sort of reason that I just haven't made up yet. I don't like this bit of the B. This is just way too tight here. It's such a, like, at a small size, you're not going to see that little bit. So I'm just going to get rid of that and have it taper off fully. I think it, yeah, it doesn't do it there either. Now, I don't know if that's intentional or a bit sloppy. I think it might just be sloppiness, because you'd think they'd be the same. And the S feels a bit too top heavy. So I'm going to adjust that. This is cool as well. So I'm sort of trying to line up some of these elements. The R, I want that up there with the E as well. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but I quite like that. Could refine that as a stylistic element. Problem is, does this actually look good? Ah, I'm going to have to make the whole thing wider. So typographically, the main body of the letter does match. We'll bring these in a slight amount. Oh, I've lost my little button thing. Yeah, that lines up at the bottom and spacing's good as well. Does that look good? I can't tell. Simplifying the details. Yeah, it would have to be small. So, yeah, you're right. Maybe scalability. That's fine. Dialing it back a bit is easy. We could literally just maybe take out some of the boxes. Just simplify some of the details. You see the difference? And we could increase the stroke as well. So the more we increase the stroke, the more it's going to increase the gaps. So you see what I mean? That's probably quite small for you if you're watching on YouTube, which is kind of good. Because on a website header, it's going to be small. So the one on the left has more detail, but it's harder to make out at a smaller size. Bit busy? Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep going. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a balancing act. Let's lose the bottom. There we go. We're getting there. We're heading in the right direction, I think. Maybe give the button a bit more space, so it's not too packed together. Better. I feel like yeah, let's keep going. We'll just keep simplifying. I mean, this is a really good thing to do when you're doing a logo as well. Once you kind of look at it and go, can I simplify this anymore? In fact, it'd be fun going back to the beginning in a minute of this design and seeing the progression. Uh, might have gone too far. Definitely more Saber, simpler, but less Saber. Can you make the blade pointed at the end? Which one do you prefer, Brooke? Right or left? Let's get the other ones out of the way. I wonder if I... Yeah, I think this one here that thing I like about this one is it has the wider bit in the middle. So this bit here with these three, that's kind of where you would grip, right? And I feel like that's quite a recognizable thing with a lot of lightsabers, or some of them, at least in my opinion. So how do we get that? Can we get that back into this one? Like whether it's something like that, maybe. But then it just needs another one in here. It needs... Oh, maybe that. Slightly. This needs to be bigger. Can you make the button white and put it in the middle of the B? Yes. We could do. I like it. So what you're saying is bring this down, have the button white. I mean, that would enable us to make the button bigger. I don't know if it's going to look as button-like because it's not contained with anything. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I feel like it kind of, the button being on this one makes it look more like a button, whereas here it's kind of cool, but it feels a bit random. So I'll probably lose that one. Yeah, I think two's enough. Three's nice for more detail, but then you've run into the problem before of being able to see the damn thing at a smaller size. Oh, I see what you're saying. So what? So you're talking about matching the angle of everything to match the crossbar on the A. So instead of being perfectly horizontal, it's all sloping up. Have I understood that correctly? Simpler the better. All it matters is that the shape is easily recognizable. Like, yeah, it's got to be recognizable. It's got to scale well, and it's just got to be flipping awesome. So that's kind of the criteria. Oh yeah. Sorry, no, it's a light. It's meant to be a lightsaber. I mean, where are the lightsaber designs? We do have some. They do come in lots of. I mean, flipping out. What's this one? They do come in weird and wonderful sizes and shapes, and there are some that I think have some. Oh, maybe not. No, maybe there is a lot of horizontalness. I thought there was some that had. Maybe I'm thinking of this one here. It's got like a horizontal bottom to it. What are the details? Well, there are actually a lot of these details. We don't want to get more detail. We want less. We just need it to be recognizable as a generic lightsaber. So if we were going for an illustration, yeah, we'd pack in all the detail. But this just needs to be super simple. Oh, just had an idea. Just had an idea. Don't stop me now. Do, 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 do. Oh, look at that lining up with the slice of the bee. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, this is custom. Beautiful. We can obviously refine that. Button then goes up into here. Oh, so it's going to kind of fit with the hell yeah. Oh, try doing a diagonal line thing that someone mentioned to make the style of that font. Yeah, I was going to go for the A. But because this shape here is much closer to some of the angles on the B, I feel like it makes more sense to relate it to that. But it does look a bit weird with the angle on the A now. So what I might do is I'll make that steeper. So the angles do kind of make sense. And then do we do that on the R? Or does it all just become a bit insane? Actually, no, that is going to look flipping sexy. That is going to make a damn sexy R. This is actually going to look good now. This is it. We're on a roll here. This is the one. So yeah, it's interesting to see where it started. So sometimes a logo that can just be the way it goes. You know, you find a font and you're like, oh, yeah, there we go. And then we started with something more illustrative. We've just refined it, and then just refine, knocked it down, simplified it. And here we are. Now, ideally, I need to know what that angle is. So I'm just going to draw a shape, make it bigger, make it red, and then I can just reuse this because yeah, just so I can then use it for various elements, just so we have consistency with the angles. So let's just try and get that looking about right. Let's make you even smaller. I'm kind of eyeballing it now, but you can always tidy it up when it's looking beautiful. Then we'll do the same here. So again, I'm just duplicating that red line and then kind of using it as a bit of a custom guide almost. I'm going to do the same for the A. So we're going to move that over here. I don't want to muck up the width of the crossbar on the A. That's this bit here. So whatever I do, the width still needs to feel the same. So let's lock the red lines. Select these two, move them up. Select these two. And we're going to go down. That's pretty good. Maybe a few pixels short, but yeah. And then obviously I've mucked this up now. So do you remember I had that guide there? So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna adjust the S so that feels a bit more balanced top and bottom. I'm gonna use the mystical red square. Secret designer trick. And we'll lock them and then move this down. So that is vertically symmetrical. Cool. And then what I can do is I'll just make another guide and I'll line the A up to this. It doesn't really make a difference. I don't have to do that. I'm just kind of doing it because I like to elements that are sort of next to each other or in close proximity of one another. I always like to consider the relationship between those elements. So like with the lightsaber here, it's next to these angles on the B and the shape of the B. How can I kind of have a bit more synergy between this visual and the lettering itself, and then angles across other letters, and then the B and the R are quite similar. So then are we going to introduce angles into the R like I've done with the A? Probably yes. So I'm always sort of trying to think like this. Now how am I going to do this? Let's get rid of everything except these two lines. We can select them. I'm going to scale. Let's make it separate, scale it up. Can I repeat that scale? No. So we'll do transform each. Will that let me scale? Yes, you beauty. There we go. And then I can connect them together. So we've got a closed shape, and then now I can kind of move this into position. So I'm going to get rid of the original, and then I'm going to use mine, and I'm going to slide it in and then line it up, and the angles should match pretty close. I'm going to say that's the font rather than me because those little points there were slightly different before, so I think that's why that one's slightly different. But there we go, it kind of all fits together, and we've got a custom R as well, which I think looks, yeah, pretty cool. I like that. Is it the crossbar on the R? I know it's the crossbar on the A. Is it still? I know some letters have got elements that are sort of similar but slightly different. I forget if it's called a crossbar on a capital R. Yeah, that's a really good point actually. I think this bit here I would widen it. In fact, yes. The R, that's where it needs to be. The B and the R, they are very similar. So I'm going to move this out. This is so cool. This is really cool. Shout out to you, So Creative, for your lightsaber and a bee. You started a thing. Yeah, so I already customized the R, so I'm going to reuse that. And then just add in the bottom of the B. What are you two giggling at? You're not here, are you? Okay. Where are you? Carry on, father. Oh my goodness. What? You're a fragment of my imagination. Sorry, my kids have come in. They're invading. Who's a fragment of whose imagination? Right. Oh, that little giggle is just so silly. Yeah, there we go. So we are kind of Frankensteining letters together at the minute, but we've just, rather than redo the B, we've combined the R with the B, and we've still got the same idea. Now we've just got to go and add all the pieces back in again. In fact, we could probably do this slightly differently. So let's just grab the dot. Where are we going to put you? We could go for a more minimal lightsaber here. Do we? No, let's not angle the whole thing, I think. He's got such a funny giggle.
He's looking at pictures of you in the meme scheme.
Oh no! Oh no! Have you seen Daddy eating all the, or vomiting all the lemon? Have you seen the lemon one? Uh-oh, younglings indeed. Younglings.
I made one of you and me walking through a forest.
You did?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta look at it. Oh dear. I did you see the one earlier? I think it was Andrea and Paul were like playing off each other. It was
So good.
me as a butterfly, then the chicken came along, then Andrea made me eat the chicken, the end. Paul, or so it seemed. Yeah, children's book. If you want to know what the hell we're talking about, and you want to join Memeski, there's a link to the Discord in the stream description. Oh, it's good fun. And then maybe we'll just do one down here at the bottom. So we've actually kind of streamlined the design a little bit. We could just give maybe the top. Oh yeah, this has been really cool to focus on one logo. I like the challenge aspect of doing like 1,000 logos in 2 seconds. But this has been real fun to get stuck into one particular design. Do you think that still looks alright without two? I know we talked about having two there. I think it'd be all right. Like this whole bit here then becomes the handle holdy piece. Do you think it looks too complicated? Hey, Scott, how's it going? Long time indeed. How are you? I feel like when we look at these two, this one here, this one on the right feels like a much better evolution. What is or isn't working? I mean, we could actually go back to... I was going to say the E is a problem. Not massively crazy about the E, but then, I don't know, do we go back to the original brief? That solves my problem. Oh, just delete the problem letter. That was the original brief. Saber. And then the S. Do I like the S? I don't know. What would I do differently? Probably. Where's that piece of L I made? I knew. This is why I made the L. I knew I was going to need a vertical slice. And then I can fudge my own letters if I need to. Yeah, so we could make this custom. Again, angles. Where are you? So I'm going to use this as a bit of a guide. Do something cool with the S. Maybe bring it down a bit more. Maybe have it go the other way. Maybe that looks crap. I don't know. Maybe it's too steep. Maybe this one would be a better fit. So we'll try that. So rather than just guessing angles, I'm trying to use existing angles to see if I can create new pieces. So we could try that. We can then rotate, sliding in, down and to the left. So we could try and customize our S a little bit. And then use the scale tool to play around with the angles. Or do we go the other way? Happy to be an inspiration. Oh, very good. I see what you did there. Nice bit of cheese. What if the downslide of the S was the same opposite angle of the A crossbar? Yes. Sorry, I think I only just saw that. Yeah, I tried that just now first. It was just a bit sharp. Or should they be flat? I don't know. Maybe flat, actually. Oh, goodness. I've run out of... How am I this far over the artboard already? Right. No. We're going nuclear 9,000. Actually, no, that's not really nuclear, is it? 12,000 pixels. There we go. More space acquired. We're going over here now. Let's just try flat. Oh, yeah, I prefer that. And then what we can do is select them and scale just to see... Whoa! Scale tool can be a bit twitchy. Use it carefully. Yeah, I think I like it occupying a bit more space. I prefer that. Center of the S, same slopes as the A. Oh, sorry, I see what you're saying. Right, I got you. I've got you. So we can grab this piece. This is why I have pieces everywhere. Just, yeah. All right, we'll try it. Let's see how it looks. So let's grab the width of that. Change that, line it up. And, I mean, could even try and line it up with the A as well. Let's get rid of ye. Get rid of ye. Move you out there. Apologies for my terrible Australian accent. It's that was so bad, wasn't it? You do. What's your? You do your Australian. Yours. No, no, no. I cannot do Australian.
On the Barbie.
Shrimp on the barbie. Like, I just can't do it. Oh dear. That was especially awful.
Crikey.
Huh?
Crikey, mate.
Crikey. I can't even say. I can't even say that right. Crikey, crikey, mate.
Right.
I need to watch a tutorial or something.
Shrimp on the Barbie, let's go. You're just awful at it. Not good at all.
You're just bloody awful, mate.
Bloody awful.
Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah.
You're just bloody awful, mate.
That's okay.
Oh dear. And the Australians in the chat like, what the shit is this? What do you reckon? You do. Go on, Racco. Next meetup, Australian accents.
Yeah.
I'll have to work on mine. We can do a wee bit of Irish. We can talk a bit like that.
Yeah, I'm just good.
A wee bit better. I don't know why. It's alright.
Top of the morning to you.
Hi. Top of the morning to you. That's it. Oh my.
That's okay.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. Morning in Jack's out to Coy. Oh, oh, so good. I love it. I like the. Should we just do the rest of the? We'll do it in Irish. Right. We're going to. I have a tendency to drift into Scottish and then accidental bad Welsh. So.
And sometimes Indian.
Does it go Indian? Does it?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. We'll try and keep it to Irish. So I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. I think we're going to. I think. Slight overemphasis on the think there.
1, 2, 3.
What the feck are you saying?
1, 2, 3.
Tray?
1, 2, 3.
That's not Irish, love.
3.
You need to just get the feck out of it. Feckin' hell. Kerry would love this. He loves that word. Feck. Feck this, feck that, feck in that red shoe.
Nigerian accent.
Dasky, I wanted to ask ye if brand identity will have no scope in the future because of AI taking over. I don't feckin' know. Why are you asking me? I'm making a lightsaber logo. Goodness me, who do you think I am? Right. Oh. What the hell am I doing? Right, I think I'm trying to define something. So let's.
Oh no, Crumble's fan is catnip from.
Oh no. Crumble has found his wee catnip, eh? Alright, so now we're gonna switch to Scottish. We'll try this for a wee bit. See how we get on. This one can go a bit wrong. We could drift into accidental Indian by mistake. Do apologise if that's something that happens. I'm quite liking that S. Oh, careful, Dan, don't muck it up. Oh yeah, that's not too bad, I think. Yeah, the angles are the same across, well, flipping everything, actually. The S feels balanced, top and bottom. Oh, you're a comedian. Oh, thank you very much. No, mate, go Rav, I'm just a feckin' idiot.
They do Nigerian.
I don't have... How does Nigerian sound? I've got no idea how Nigerian sounds. You sound like Bill Burr. He's American, isn't he? Do you have Irish blood? I don't know, Raquel. I'm ginger, so I probably do.
Scottish.
Scottish. Scottish. Scottish. Irish. It's all in there somewhere. They sound a bit funny. Oh dear. Sorry, Scott. I was busy being an idiot. I asked before, but my brain's old. Do you use OBS or another broadcasting software? Yes, I use OBS, Scott. It's just simple and it works. It's really, yeah, it's pretty good. Just, yeah, it's simple. I mean, I say it's simple. I still manage to screw things up and turn off the audio or switch to the wrong screen, but, you know, in theory, it's simple. Uvu, vuvu, and yet Twemwe, vue, ukbum, Is that Nigerian? We had a regular Scottish host at the hostel. I was the only one who understood him. Oh, excellent. Ba-da-ba-ba-doop-boop. I was going to customize the B a little bit. Just to fit the corner with that lightsabery bit. But I don't know if I'm being a bit too pernickety. Yeah, I don't want to square off all the corners, actually. I think that's all right. I think that's cool. Let's try and wrap this up and turn it into a actual finished thing. So we'll just expand everything. I think I've covered off all the details. Is that a circle? Hey, Century Outdoors. John, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. Wow, that is a long name. I think, yeah, maybe some light rays might be a bit much to keep this as a really nice contained logo, but you could animate it. So if you wanted to add some animation to the logo, you could have the bzzz happening and changing colors. Yeah, excellent, cool. All right. I'm usually terrible at remembering names, but I always try. I can hear you giggling. What are you giggling at?
Paul's made it so we're being chased by a bear.
Oh, Maverick. I like the Saber one. That's really cool. Raquel, I was just looking at some of the stuff in the Discord. I like your thought process, Raquel. I think I prefer the first one more, but like, yeah, the whole angles, the cleanness, it's just super, super sci-fi. I like that. This is what you can expect from the Discord if you're interested in joining. Oh dear. Right. Let's sort this bee out. So we're just cleaning up the shapes. That is actually one of the most important things to do. There's a whole lesson on this in the Illustrator masterclass. Just for cleanup, doing it properly. When I first started designing all these moons ago, the amount of files I received from designers, inverted commas, that were just an absolute mess. It was like, what? Yeah, gotta keep everything clean and tidy. Right, so it looks scrappy like this, but then we just clean it up. And we end up with something super simple. And then we select the letters, cut them with Command or Control X, just drag over, check you've not got any stray anchor points. Sometimes you'll do it and you'll be like, oh, and you'll just grab a random point. Those random points can cause so many problems. Right, let's group it together. Oof, spicy. Let's grab the brief. I think we've hit everything, but Saber is a modern premium brand specializing in ultra-realistic high-performance lightsabers for collectors, cosplayers, and fans of futuristic weaponry. Stripped down to 4 bold letters. Got that. The name feels sleek, tech-forward, and iconic. I think we've ticked that box, those boxes. Like a piece of gear from a sci-fi universe. Yeah, and I feel like that the angles of everything as well kind of lean more into the advanced engineering. The brand blends advanced engineering with elegant design, appealing to both hardcore fans and high-end buyers. It's not just a toy, it's a precision-built weapon. Minimal, powerful, futuristic. I think it covers off that. Elegant. I guess it depends how you define elegant. Elegant design. Would you say that's elegant? I'd probably say it's more minimal, powerful, and futuristic, but I wouldn't necessarily say elegant. I don't know. Wield the impossible. I love that. So now we've got to pick a font to pair it with. I think we're going to go caps with this as well. I spelled wield wrong. Wild. Dan's been eaten. Oh no, Paul. Hey, Kerry. Right there. Kerry, me lad. How you doing? Hang on, let me take the... I don't know if this will work or not. Totally worth it. This prompt involves graphic violence. Okay. Top of the morning to you. Oh, we've done that. Thank you, Raquel. Raquel, aka Brief Master. Oh no! I want to do another one. Hang on. I want to find another one. Oh, what are the really good ones? Oh my god. Got Bob Ross Dansky. Honestly, if you want to see all this madness, join the Discord. We've got cheese ski. Well, no, sponge ski. Oh, it's so weird. Oh my god, I gotta do this one.
Wait, what? How are you doing that?
Hmm?
How's it alive?
It's a thing in Invato that their video gen. I've not tried it before. It's the first time I'm trying it. I want to do another one. What can we have? Hang on, how do I get rid of the bear? Right, I need something. I need ideas. We need something outrageous to happen. Why is it not uploading? Upload image. There we go. Okay, so this is the image, but I need to write something outrageous. It's me and the cat having a selfie on a. Huh? No, because that's violence, and that's against the terms of service. Why am I? Why are we in a scrapyard?
Cat give you a kiss?
Well, that's probably oh dear intimacy, all terms of service. Hey, game calling. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, that's what happens if I put my finger in a plug socket, Moosh. Just instant.
The cat is a war veteran that rescued you.
Swap eyes with the cat. Oh no! Where's the one with the lightsaber with me and Kerry?
Oh my god.
Where is the one with me and Kerry? That's probably violence, but we'll tickle each other instead. Hang on, where is it? I'm just looking for it now. Hang on. Oh my god, there's so many in here. I thought the lightsaber one wasn't that long ago. Where's it gone? Oh no, hang on. I think it was I think it was in the main chat. Ooh, I like that idea, John. Yeah, having the saber go out the top. I think maybe. Oh, it would be a good way to get. You could get. Yeah, you could get a splash of color in there. Actually, that would be worth trying. Hang on, I'm gonna have to scroll back. Here it is. I got it. Although I swear I had an actual one of me and Kerry fighting with lightsabers. All right, let's do the lightsaber one. Oh, sod off. Okay, I just put make this epic. I don't know what it's going to do. Yes, I will do the saber as a standalone thing. I love that. Yes, John, we're going to do that. Ooh, this one's taking a bit longer. Kerry, I feel like this might be something special. Yeah, the chat does go wild. Sometimes I just jump on and there's all sorts of chaos and I'm like, oh my god, what did I miss? Yeah, let's see what... I mean, I like the fact it's taken a while. This, like, it's got to be pretty epic, right? Come on, baby. Let's see what it does. It's going to be a full episode. Right, while we wait for that, let's get back and just grab the thing. Ah, does look kind of cool, actually, just on its own as a... I do quite like that. Ha! Look at that. That's well cool. Sort of. If I could get that to line up. Yeah, so what was your idea, John? Let me just show people what you posted. So you had it. Let me just grab this little piece here. So that it kind of comes out the top. Like that. So that was John's idea, but then I thought maybe we could just add a color in there as well. I don't know. How's it looking black though? See that width there? We're going to go same width here. Do we round it? Oh, something dinged. Something's done.
Oh.
What? No way.
Why have you got a bald patch on your head?
Yeah, I don't know. On the back of my head as well. I love the fact that you're the evil Sith Lord, Kerry.
Good.
You're the evil Sith Lord in your high vis, and then there's me with my ball patch. That's so good. I'll download it and stick it in the. Where do I stick it? Meme ski. Oh no, I'm gonna burn through these 30 credits so quick. That's so cool. If anyone else has got an Envato subscription, if you haven't, I've got an affiliate link below. But have fun. Right, what was it you posted, John? You wrote something really funny about the cat. There it is, the cat. Oh no, not that. I don't know what that is. The cat. The cat gives you a gift of cheese and flies flies away. The cat gives you a gift of cheese and then flies away like a superhero. Gift of cheese. Puts on a fake mustache and then flies away like a superhero. Oh no. It's too good. Oh dear. Can you send the AI file? What, the from this stream? Yeah, sure. Oh, this one's not going to take as long. See, that fight, Kerry, was so flippin' epic. I don't know. I reckon with the right music, that would be too intense. Oh my god! Can you imagine playing what the song? What is it? Jewel of the Fates or whatever it is. Oh, it's got to be done. Hang on, right, let me stick this in there. I gotta put it in the meme ski thing. It's so funny. Oh, dear me. We could just do a whole stream. Let's just burn through all my Envato credits being an idiot. That'd be fun. We could do that. There we go. Oh, it's done. I heard a ding-a-ling. Where's it gone? Envato is the best platform ever. Oh my god. He gives me a cheese and it turns into a touch. Oh my god, it's amazing. I love it. That is the best one. Oh my god, I'm crying. That is so good. Oh no. Should we do some more? Should we do some more? Should we keep going? Or should we go back to logos or whatever? Do more, alright. Oh dear me. My eyes are leaking.
Maybe the chicken and the butterfly one.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I want to try something more realistic.
Oh yeah.
We've done a lot of Muppet ones, but something actually that looks realistic would be really... Oh, this one. Oh, this is just so outrageous. Some of these are just so insane. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is more of an illustration. I want to do too many. Oh my god. I've got the one of...
What about the one of you and Tim eating noodles?
Yeah, I've got to do one of Kerry. I got to do one of Kerry. Kerry, I'm going to turn you into a kung fu master. You hissing at each other? Oh, that is so good. That has made me so happy. I got some good ones here. Uh,
That one.
this one.
That one.
Right. Kerry, the monk, starts doing kung fu. I can't spell. Kung fu. And kung fu's so hard that colors start exploding out of him. Oh no. Oh dear.
Is Kerry on the stream?
Oh my goodness. Oh please, just please absolutely nail it. Hang on, I wonder if we can queue up. Hey?
Kerry put good wings.
Oh no, gut wings. Where are they? Hang on. We interrupt this stream for...
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Look.
I actually could eat that right now.
What date is it? Sorry, guys. What is it?
31st of July. Where are they?
Vinotopia. Where the hell's Vinotopia? I don't know where that is.
When are they next to Melbourne?
The Rising Sun. Where's that? That's not far, is it?
Bristol, I think.
Is it? I swear we've got a Rising Sun nearby. Oh, that calendar... Oh, wait, no. August. Hang on. Touts in Cleve is on the 9th.
My dad's wedding.
Well, we're obviously going to have to rearrange the wedding, aren't they? Touts Nelsey, the 16th of August.
Oh, it's too long away.
Alright, let's queue up multiple videos. Let's burn through all my credits. Oh my god. What do I write here? Holding a fish. Pure. Just writing whatever crap when it comes into my head.
Fish.
Oh my god, it's ready. Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
that is too good.
Yes! Kerry, you win!
That's so cool.
Oh, what? Why can't we have more? Hang on. I want more than 5 seconds. I need to see 20 seconds of this. Oh, cheers, Scott. I've just fallen off my chair. It's amazing. Oh, that is so good. That is the best thing ever in the world. My life is complete now. Oh, I don't need anything else in life. Oh, that is too funny. Right, we can actually queue up multiple videos. If anyone wants to generate something now and stick it in Memeski, I'll pick one and do it. Oh my god, that was so good.
We have to do some of the boys later.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just it's just something's happened. Stream's gone off the rails now. I have a prompt in the Discord. Oh dear. I'm literally, my eyes are streaming. Oh, the cat's exploded into fish. Oh.
Good. Everyone. I think you need to do
Oh no, nothing's going to be as good as the curry
you
one.
do the one of you and Tim eating noodles.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm a potato.
Oh. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, right, let's...
Yeah, you and Tim.
Oh my god. My eyes. Yeah, I'll do Tim and then I can send it. Tim's a friend who lives literally like 20 minutes away. And I've got me and Tim eating new. Not the cow one.
No.
So what shall I do? Have like new... noodles going in our mouth and coming out our ears or something.
Really shocked.
Oh no. Oh dear. Right, hang on. We'll get back to the logo in a sec. We need to finish it off. Oh god. My eyes. Oh dear me. Yeah, I took a photo of me and my friend Tim having coffee a couple months ago, and then I showed him ChatGPT and made it turn that picture into us eating noodles instead. This is a premium stream. I saw your thing, John. Oh, I could honestly Dansky as Cinderella. That would be amazing. You'd be like, oh, copyright issues. That would be so. Oh dear, this is too much. I'm sorry, Kerry doing Kung Fu was automatically 1 today. It's just too good. Oh, it was so good. Kerry fell off his chair. I mean, if you are interested in learning Illustrator, I've got my first class linked below. I didn't know how else to pivot from this to that, but yeah, there we go. I do actually teach stuff. I am a professional, despite what you might think. Dear. Oh, it's too funny. Hey, Robin. Yo, do you show your settings for your setup in Illustrator while creating logos? How do you mean, sorry? So at the moment in Illustrator, I've got the advanced toolbar. I just use the swatches, gradient, and appearance panel, and then have properties and layers. Is that what you meant in terms of setup, or? Sorry, I'm not sure if I understood correctly. Where's the thing gone? I've lost the... Oh, it's nearly done. Oh, I think my voice is starting to go. I'm gonna... Oh my god. We have been going for a while, haven't we? I think I need a drink. Some dinner. Yeah, that's turned out pretty well. I'm really happy with that. We could have lots of sabers actually. We could put the saber into different letters. I mean, in fact, actually, have we put the saber in the wrong letter? I don't know. I don't know, mate. Maybe it goes in there. What? Oh, hey, wait. It'll be reinstated in under 2 hours. Try again. Oh, right. I thought that was the generation. I think there's apparently too many people. No. I'm going to try it again. Screw you. You got right to the end then. I ain't accepting that. Oh, it's just too funny. I'm just going to try sticking it in the S instead. Oh, actually, no, I don't know. It might be a wee bit too much. Unless we kept it super simple and then returned the B to a regular B. Yeah, you could do it in a lot of the letters, I think. You could do it in the A as well. Which letter? Hmm. Or there's another idea. It's definitely on the right track. It's just making sure that there's like we don't go, yep, done, when actually there's a better idea lurking around the corner. Right, I'm gonna try it again. Ain't taking no for an answer. Oh, it's dinged. Yes! Oh my god, I'm gonna send that to him. Oh no! He's in the chat! Oh no! How long have you been there, Tim? Oh my god, did you? You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Oh, I don't. I don't even care. You could sue me for this. I would proudly stand up in court and say, "Yep, I did that." Oh, I'm still gonna send it to you anyway. That is amazing. It's just the way we jump off at the end. What?
That can happen in real life as
I
well.
feel like that could happen. What?
The noodles go behind your head.
Oh no! Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I didn't expect him to be in the chat. You snitched on me, Pops. Now he's gonna sue me. Oh, it's just too
Oh
much.
my god, we need
Why is it hanging from your ear? Because I typed the prompt, Tim. I think I typed something like, we're eating noodles, and then suddenly noodles start exploding out of our nose and ears. And then we just explode off or something. Oh, dear.
do Tai Chi with Mike one.
Oh, no. That would just be... That would be so amazing. Oh, goodness me. Let's try negative space. Sorry, just... Let's bring it back to design just for a second. Oh, that is just... It's just too much.
Kerry.
Oh dear. Mum.
It's okay. Love you.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, do you know what would have been funny if you started tickling each other as well?
Don't give me ideas. There's still time. My face
You and
hurts.
Kerry.
Me and Kerry, what, tickling each other? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're gonna have to. I mean, I don't know. Do people want an entire stream where we just burn through those credits? Because otherwise, I'm gonna burn through them on my own. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna have fun and be an idiot with them, I'd rather we all get to just do it together.
Yeah.
I mean, it only seems right with all the meme ski in the Discord. Oh, my face hurts.
Oh, your pool made one in the meme scheme.
Oh no.
The what's the name? Bob Ross one.
I don't know if I can. Oh, what do we think to this? Oh, the Bob. All right, well, we'll do one more in a sec. We'll do that. We could get some more detail in there as well, I reckon. Does that look good? Kaya's like, what is going on here? Yeah, Kaya, right. Kaya, we've not known each other very long, but something you got to be careful of with these streams is you can't leave. Because even if you leave for 5 minutes, just all hell can break loose. Chaos can erupt. That is the thing with these streams. I think Reese found this out the hard way as well. You can leave, but just at your own risk. Okay, I've got to put that disclaimer up there and just give a friendly warning. Because it can all just pop off very, very quickly. Oh, dear me. It's just... I'm just speechless now. Don't know what to say. It's just too much. Oh my god, Kerry. You need to get somebody taking a video of you so we can clearly see you driving the forklift. Because we could literally make you explode off into the sky or something. It would be so flippin' fantastic. We could literally have Kerry literally in the forklift like an airplane runway. Just literally take off Oh yeah, sorry, Lindsay. That's what happens if you do you know, dare to continue with life and come back to the stream. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh dear me. Right, I got to try and lean this down a bit. Right, we'll do a little bit more because I think I and we need to go and eat something. Yeah, someone said about a negative space logo earlier, and definitely is deserving of some experimentation. Get that in the middle, shrink it down. I feel like there's a really clever idea there. I'm not sure it's maybe quite there yet. But I think with a bit of tinkering, I could probably get it looking decent. It's like doing it, but without making it look like another letter or something. Maybe I could line it up with parts of the A. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. It just looks a bit more like there's like a weird thing connecting the two. Yeah, definitely worth playing around with though. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. I think I'll carry on having a play with that one. Just got to fix the alignment there. Are they all... Oh no, the B is slightly too high. Let's just shrink you down. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good as a starting point. Just going, oh god. Just going back to logos for a second. Where's my chat gone? There we go. Carrier's bot, oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, I was going to do one more, wasn't I? Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't see these. Oh, okay. I'll download these. Hang on. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. John, what is that? What? John, what is that? Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm just going to show you these and then I gotta go. Rage ski. Oh, John, this is John's. What? What is that cat doing? Oh no. Just goats and cats. What is that thing? Is that like a guinea pig hamster cat? Oh, it's just so much cheese. Oh dear me. I gotta watch the. Oh, that is so good. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I got a bit excited then. Uh, oh dear.
After that.
I actually, my face hurts. Cats. This is the one though. This is it. I could just watch that forever. It needs sound effects, doesn't it? Oh dear me. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this absolute madness. I don't know what happened. Yeah, my jaw's aching as well. Oh dear
Oh
me.
my god, there's another one.
That can't be.
Cat feeding cheese.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh dear. So if you do want to join in the madness, Invata is the platform. There's a link to the Discord with Memeski in the stream description. We do design sometimes as well, on the rare occasion. We actually do something. Oh dear. Next stream, you need to narrate a Peppa Pig episode. The Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is being a twat. Doot doot. Oh no, Daddy Pig's fallen down the stairs again. Kerry is in the garden doing kung fu. Doot doot. Yeah, I think that's turned out well. Let's look at all the stuff that came before it. That's where it started. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. Loads of crazy ideas. This one was kind of what sparked that idea of sticking it in the B. I didn't really stop to even think if I should stick it in the B. I was just so obsessed with the fact that I ended up being able to. Then we went to an icon. I don't know what that was. It's Raquel's design there, which I think fully realized would look really cool. And then we went picking fonts. Found a good sabery font. Made a cool saber, more illustrative than scalable and practical. And we refined it a lot. Then we angled it to fit the lettering. Then we customized the rest of the lettering so the angles were a bit more consistent. And then we went back to the brief and got rid of the E because it also was convenient as well. And then we stuck a tagline on there and that's where we ended up. Yeah, that's not bad for... Crap, how many hours has this been? 4 o'clock. Oh my goodness, nearly 4 hours. What? What? Catch you later, Moosh. Oh, dear me. From a spark plug to a saber. I know, it's been quite the journey, hasn't it? All right. Amazing all. Thank you so much for joining. As I say, if you want to learn Illustrator with me, I mean, seriously, like learn Illustrator, not just me being an idiot. I do have my first class course linked in the description. This will just teach you so much stuff, like more than I learned in the first 10 years of my career. And then I've got the masterclass if you just want to learn how to do logos, logo types, the custom lettering that you saw today, all this sort of stuff. There's like entire lessons and modules on that. Logo design, illustration, graphic design, web design. Honestly, there's just so much stuff. So anyway, enough said. It's there if you want to check it out. You want to learn from me with all sincerity. Believe it or not, I am a professional educator. You wouldn't think it. Oh, dear me. Anyone else's face hurt apart from me and Kerry? Does your face hurt? You can't even hear me, can you? Does your face hurt?
Yeah.
My face hurt. I thought you were just saying that. My face hurts.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link below. And have a wild and wacky day if you do decide to sign up to Envato. So, yeah. Have fun. In fact, if you do sign up, post your crazy creations in the Discord. Because I want to see them. Whew. All right. Catch you later, guys. Bye. Oh, I'll run a trailer for the course bundle. Here you go. Bye.